Okay, so who did you meet exactly?
Two young guys about their 20s, early 20s, 2022. These are the students, college students who had to stop going to colleges when the revolution started. Uh, so they came, first one came, look around, and then I already know that he was supposed to have gray hat and beard and black jacket.
How would you make contact with him? This was through your American
Yes,
contacts?
yes, yes.
And they said meet him at this time. He'll be wearing a
Mm-hmm.
black hat.
Gray hat and some black jacket and little beard and very young guy. And then he came. After a minute or later, his friend came. So it was some fresh juice, orange. Name of the place was Orange. So we sat there about 5 minutes, and then we took taxi from there, yellow taxi. And of course, they told me not to ask anything about anything in the taxi. So we talk about restaurant business again, shawarma, I have here shawarma. So basically, we're trying to fake in front of the taxi driver. Apparently, a very big part of the taxi drivers also kind of not the formal, that work for intelligence, but they're informed somehow. They if they hear anything, they just say. So it took about 15 minutes to get to Kabul, and then we arrived one of their houses, and then finally I was like, okay, I'm finally, feel. First time I felt safe. It didn't take too long actually, but so we stayed there for about a couple hours, and
Why
we
did you
just
feel safe?
uh, uh, after we got off taxi, we walk about 15 minutes in different like blocks to just make sure. Very narrow streets, terrible, muddy, and you can be sure that nobody is following me. Any car, anyone. They are kind of, they look around, and at that point I was sure that I am now safe with these people because they are trying to protect themselves. If they are caught, basically they are gone. So that's why I felt safe. I wasn't, feeling okay at the hotels. I was feeling that I'm gonna get nailed. So we start to talk about now revolution, with the guys. Oh, first to these two, and then they start to come as they hear, at some point in a couple hours we had about, I don't know, 10, 15 people. They brought this great Syrian food. We start to eat and, talk. And then they brought a couple of wounded young guys with, you know, they brought them to talk to me. So this was the
With what?
first. He got shot, but his bone was broken. Again, he was like 20 or 19 maybe, and they were big, like nails that were trying to, what's they call, trying to make the bone again healthy. But he has been that way about 4 months, 3 4 months. Apparently, he's going to take some more time, but he was saying he's going to be okay. But we also went to visit a couple other people very close house. Again, one of them wounded in three bullets. Two of them in the protest, and third one in the hospital. Someone came and then shoot every single protester. Some of them, he shoot here. Take
Someone came and shot the wounded.
in the past, yeah, in the hospital.
Which hospital was this?
It is Harasta National Hospital.
When I spoke to people here
Mhm.
last, they were saying that some hospitals were safe to take the wounded to and some weren't. And is this changing?
It is not changing. Actually, I mean, I met one private hospital owner who got jailed twice. and the last one he stayed in 4 months when